Okay, video 2, we're going to talk about functions. So what I want you to do, given these two functions, find these 5 function values. Go ahead with a friend. Go ahead. Then turn me back on. Don't forget to turn me back on. Okay, good. Ew, Diet Dr. Pepper. Ew. So anyways, f of 3 means find the function called f. Let's see, that's g, not a, oh, there's f. And put 3 wherever you see this variable. So it'll be 3 times 3 minus 1. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So f of 3, when I put 3 in the function called f, I get the value 8. Now, does anyone remember what it's called when you put the number into the function? That is 3, which is the domain, yes. And then the range is the answer, which is this right here. Now, we could write it as an ordered pair. Sometimes they do. Or sometimes they'll say the domain of f, and they'll actually just put the number in. So f of 4. So I know I'm going to be putting 4 into the function f, and 0. Yeah, let's change this. Normally you write it smallest to biggest or biggest to smallest. So that's my function for f because I'm putting those numbers into the function of f. So f of 4, let's see, that would be 3 times 4 minus 1, which is 12 minus 1, which is 11. F of 0, that would just put 0 in. 3 times 0 minus 1, which is negative 1. Sorry about this, kind of dark. I don't know why it's dark. So my range of f, now notice, you don't go matching the values. You just put it highest to lowest. So negative 1, 8, and 11. That would be my range of f. So now we got g. My domain of g is negative 2 and 3. Don't know my range because got to find it. So it just says square it. So negative 2 squared would be 4, and 3 squared is 9. Now, we didn't spend a lot of time on this next part because may not be the most important thing you'll ever see, but mapping, just you put the domain on one side. Now some books use kind of an oval, some use others, but you just write it smallest to largest. Put the range over here, so that would be 4, 6, 9. So here we go, 3 goes to 4, 5 goes to 6, 7 goes to 9. So when I put 7 into the function f, I get 9. Now let's try the next one, this mapping. So I have 2, 3, and 5. And I got 6, 7, 4, and 6. Now, I have 2 6s, so I never write it more than once. So let's do this. I have 4, 6, 7. Now 2 goes to, oops, I made a boo-boo. Cross that out, sorry. 2 goes to 6, and 2 goes to 7. 3 goes to 4, and 5 goes to 6. Now, if you have a number in the domain that has more than one arrow with it, it is not a function. So I see 2 arrows with the 2 over here. It doesn't matter over here the range. But if the domain has more than one arrow with it, it is not a function. If you only have 1 arrow or no arrows, then it is a function. So this one has more than 1, not a function. This one has more than 1, not a function. So this only has 1, 1, 1, is a function. This one, 1, 2, oop, right away, not a function. If this has 2 arrows with it. Okay, good deal. Let's continue Lucille.